I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby, so.
Sir, please, is there anything I can do, sir, please? Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please, I'm begging you. I'm literally, where am I gonna put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. 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 I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here. Please, sir, please don't make me sleep in jail tonight, sir, please. I'm begging you.
We're not criminals.
They're going to make me sleep in jail.
Why?
Sir, please. Please.
Dude, please.
Sir, please.
Oh my God,
man.
don't do that to him.
You guys don't know what you're doing to me, man.
Why?
Today's video takes us somewhere in the great state of Missouri, where we find two morons put together that don't make up half a moron. Oh, that would be Asselmo and WhiskBoy, of course. But at any rate, they're at the recruiting station for the armed forces. Wouldn't that be something? Sit back, watch, and enjoy!
We're at the Armed Forces Career Center in Missouri. Looks like it's not an open place, is it? No? Yeah, they all have a doorbell.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, brother. I was just wondering if I could ask you a few questions.
Yeah, absolutely. What you need?
You guys take, what's the ceremony like when you guys take the oath to the Constitution? Do they give you any preparation for that?
Can anyone imagine these two misfits of society in the Marine Corps? Well, if they made it through basic training, that could put some common sense into them. Be that as it may, let's skip ahead in the story a little bit.
A few moments later.
Sir, can I ask you a quick question?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us what the Third Amendment is?
What the Third Amendment?
Do you know it? Why are you laughing? Well, it's no soldiers in my home. That should be the first one you know. You don't know you don't know what you swore to uphold? The Constitution, sir? That's sad. That's what we're counting on? Yes. Could you tell us what the Third Amendment is?
Man, why you got somebody recording, man? You can't do that.
This is the place where they protect the Constitution, right?
Yeah, but you can't do that here.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Wow. That's how the military treats people, huh? Wow.
Don't mind this guy. He's dresses like the Kool-Aid Man. And he's no stranger to being frisked down or having shiny bracelets around his wrist. Just ignore him. He'll go away soon enough.
5 minutes later.
Speech, religion, and any other sort of practice.
Press, right to peaceably assemble and redress government for
Yeah.
all. So there's 5 points, and so that's one of the things we do. And then the final other thing we do is we do interviews. So we've interviewed the last ever interview with John McAfee before he passed. We've interviewed CIA whistleblowers. We've interviewed U.S. diplomats. We interviewed Martin Luther King Jr.'s niece. We just interviewed two-time intercontinental WWE superstar yesterday. We've interviewed NSA whistleblowers.
We have 2.1 million views in the last 28 days. You may want to remind your friends over here that we're not just some bums with camera phones.
Enrique! That's exactly what the two of you guys are. Bums with cell phones. I couldn't have described it better, sweetheart. You win the prize of the day. And what's that? The grand prize of stupid, of course.
That's the most important thing. When you go into one of these buildings, or when you become a member of the armed services, or if you become a member of the U.S. government.
Are you a supervisor?
Yes.
Can you tell us what the Third Amendment is, sir?
I'm going to ask you to leave the premises.
That's not going to happen. You're gonna have to. That's not going to happen. We're talking about the Constitution, getting information about what you guys swore to uphold. Yeah, polite conversation. We're actually giving you guys credit So if you want and let thousands see you do that, go ahead. Because
conversation right here. I don't.
why are you kicking me out for no reason? This is a public place, right? This is financed by our tax dollars, correct?
I'm not going to have some.
Well, you can't.
Just get ambushed.
You're not getting ambushed. You don't even know what's going on, bro. You coming out here making assumptions. Would you like me doing that to you? Treat me like you've never met me before, bro. What's your problem? We were actually praising you guys. We were telling people to make sure to come check out the Marines.
How we do our like involvement with the community and the media.
I don't want to.
Well, I understand, but and I apologize if we caught you off guard.
As the great gunnery Sergeant Hartman once said, "Did your parents have any children that lived? You're so ugly, I bet you could be a modern art masterpiece." Yeah, well, Asselmo and WhiskBoy do fit into that description now, don't they?
But you can't just be telling people to leave, bro. You guys, this is a recruiting place. You guys are telling people to come in here, right? Okay, so what if I'm trying to become a Marine and you're just telling me to leave? Oh, what is it? What specifically? What does it make you believe that? Just because we're filming and speaking about the Constitution? This is a place where you come ask about the Constitution, sir. And you're a supervisor, and I'm willing to bet $100 to your choice of charity that you don't know the Third Amendment. Do you know the Third Amendment? You don't know it. You're a military. You don't know it. That's why you don't know it. Yeah, you don't know it, sir. That's the military walk of shame. We praise good Marines that know and praise the Constitution, sir. That's the walk of shame.
And so what we like to do is not only just get general information for our subscribers, but we want to make sure that the Constitution is important, and we want to make sure that people actually know the Constitution. Because as a side note, we've traveled the country in the last 2 months alone. Okay. And we haven't asked any military.
The United States Constitution is without a doubt the all-time most amazing piece of legislation ever drafted in the world. But nobody cares about the Third Amendment, Will. Shut your mouth.
I appreciate you listening to my friend, because we were actually telling people, hey, if anything, come check out the Marines. They're the only ones that actually came out and spoke with us. But this guy, very disrespectful, and you're gonna see it, sir. We're not, just last month we got 2.1 million views in our channel, and we have over 100 million in our channel.
No, wait a minute, sonny boy. You're not stretching the truth a little bit, are you? Because according to the Social Blade stats, you only have 90 million. Now, that's a great deal of views, rather. But considering you have close to 250,000 subs, that's not that many views. I don't think people are watching your channel like they did at one time.
Tell your friends, they were just audited by the best of the best. So, you know, guys, if you're thinking about joining the military, I'm all about your freedoms. I would encourage you to come join the Marines. This guy's very respectful. I'm sure that you guys have heard that the Marines have a better training. These guys are more disciplined. They're more tough, you know. And what they did, they came out here. They came out here, bro, and they were nothing but nice to us. Yeah. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And again, the last thing I would leave you with is, I think if I could just reiterate how important the Constitution is, because in the U.S. Constitution it says that Congress has the right to declare war, and that hasn't happened since World War II. So it hurts me to see literally my friends go overseas for wars that weren't declared not only by the War Powers Act, but through the Constitution. Right.
Well, one thing's for certain. I sleep better at night knowing that Will is not in the military with his whisk. Yeah, could you imagine sending him into battle with his whisk? Hey, here I come with my egg beater.
This is exactly why Mr. America does what he does. Because, you know, we're not coming out here, we're not yelling at these people. We just want to say, hey, remember the Constitution. Remember that politicians are just losers with bad ideas without the police and the military. Because without those guns to back them up, they can't do anything. They're just losers with bad ideas. So if we can reach the police and military and remind them how important the United States Constitution is. Now, I'm not a statist. Full disclosure. But if you're going to swear an oath to something, you might as well learn it.
You better know it.
You better know it. And guess what, guys? These aren't some trivial things like, what topping goes on this burger? No, these are our rights. People die.
Well, there you have it, folks. If you enjoy watching idiots, imbeciles, and morons on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by. Cheers to that.